Morning, morning, morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. Today we have an interesting brother all the way from the motherland, Nigeria. He is the Igbo tribe, and he's been explaining to me about the different tribes. So he's going to go on and elaborate on that. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe, follow, and like, and share amongst your friends. Welcome, Ola.
Yeah, Olu. And
So you were telling me about the tribes. What tribe are you, and what's your characteristics of your tribe?
I'm Yoruba from the southwestern part of Nigeria.
Okay.
And I think my tribe possesses so many characteristics. Some might be termed good, and others bad as well. I say we Yoruba peoples, we are the most liberal kind of people in Nigeria. We're open to other tribes, we have an open mind, and we're the less tribal in Nigeria. And a lot of other attributes. Our approach to things is quite different. We can be quite diplomatic to handling situation, and we are born and raised with respect.
Okay, so you spoke about being known for being cunning, but you elaborated on that. So when you say your tribe is known for being cunning, or the men, what is meant by that?
Yeah, I think it goes down to history. When Nigeria was into two parts, the southern and the northern Nigeria, before the amalgamation by Lord Lugard. I think our leaders, the southern part of Nigeria, the leaders in the southern part of Nigeria didn't come together, and some of those relationships, based on what happened then, but some of those relationships was termed as being corny, not being straightforward. And because of the general ways Yorubas deal with things, like we are quite diplomatic, we don't want to tell you like as harsh as it can sound. We just want to go, which I think is more of a blessing than how it's seen, perceived by many. So, but I think it goes down to history. If you go to like the Igbo counterpart, some of them see Yoruba as corny people. That's the truth about it, because I've been able to speak with a lot of them, and I've seen their real perspective that Yorubas are not straightforward, because they wanted, during the civil war in Nigeria, they expected the Yorubas, who happens to be their southern neighbors, to join them in the war, but which didn't happen because Yoruba stood in the middle. That standing in the middle is what a lot of people today have seen as being corny.
Okay, you spoke about Nigeria was split in two. There was a southern and northern. Was this before is this before the British left, so I didn't know about that.
I think the British left in
the 60s?
1960. Basically, Nigeria gained independence in 1960. But I wasn't born before then, so I'm just giving my own account based on the education, based on my exposure, and based on information I've gathered from people back at home. So it's basically 1914, that was when the amalgamation happened, and I think that was during the
1914.
British. Yes.
So Nigeria was split, and those were tribal sections then.
Yeah, before 1914, it was northern and southern Nigeria.
Okay.
So, and in 1914, that was when the amalgamation, that was when the merging was done by Sir Lord Lugard.
Okay. All right, that's interesting. So, tell us about the Delta. Is it Delta Niger or Niger Delta?
Yeah, the Niger Delta region. It's the collection of states.
Collection of states.
Yeah.
And are they one tribe or are they many tribes?
To me, Niger Delta, based on my education back at home, I've never seen Niger Delta being addressed as a tribe, because it's still a collection of different tribes. We have the Edo people, we have the Jaw, we have the Delta, Isoko, and all of that, and we have from the rivers, Bayelsa, and all that. So it's basically a collection of states, the oil-producing region. That is my own understanding of the term Niger Delta.
Yeah, but they're not one tribe, they're different tribes.
Yeah, but it's a collection of states. Like, okay, let's say like the G8 countries, so who are at the level of development. The common factor for this state is oil production.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So, tell us about yourself. What did you used to do in Nigeria before you come to England?
Yeah, so I was an entertainment person. I'm into music. I produce, executive produce. I had a record label, and anything related to the music business, entertainment business. That's what I used to do back at home, and I'm still in it.
Do you miss it?
Yes, I do miss it. The independence that comes with working on your own, not having to wake up early in the morning to go to work and all that. And a lot of things, beautiful things that come with entertainment, even the women as well.
You lived your life by night then?
Yeah, I do more basically it's nightlife, industry nights, going for shoots and all that, shows. And even most of the sessions most of the sessions are done in the night as well.
Okay. And then you came to England, why?
Yeah, I came to England for a better life, to add to what is on ground, to study basically, and get something better and add to what I already have.
So what are you studying?
Yeah, I'm studying cybersecurity.
And what can you tell us about cybersecurity?
As it sounds, it's as simple as the word. Cybersecurity pertains to all activities, understanding all activities that governs maintenance of security in the cyberspace, on the internet, and devices that we use from day to day.
Okay. Well, we've come to the end of the journey now. We thank you for sharing your gift. And my last question to you is, if you had to make Nigeria a better place, what would you do? If you could do one thing, what would you do?
Thank you for this question, because I one day want to go home and I make an impact in my country. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ensure there is an end to the politics of tribalism, and I don't think Nigeria should wait for someone like me to get to that level, because I still have a long way to go. So, but I would like to see an end to tribalism and a start to good governance, a governance that will really benefit the people and put us where we belong in the world space.
And where do you belong?
Nigeria is the most talented country in the world.
Really? Okay.
In terms of human and mineral resources, and we are more. When it comes to resources, we have more human resources. Just that a lot of people don't get the opportunity to self-discovery.
Okay. Well, thanks a lot for that, and we wish you well.
Thank you so much.
We hope that episode enhanced your life. We post an interview every day, as well as vlogging on our social media channels. Don't forget to subscribe to get our latest episode.